Paul, this was the 7th time in 9 starts you've been able to go 6 innings for this team. What kind of pride are you taking in that consistency and making sure that each night you're doing your role when you step on the mound?
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. It's what I'm built up to do. It's my job, frankly, so just going to keep doing my best to do that.
When you're facing a lineup as strong as this, there were moments where you needed to execute against big guys, and you did. In those moments, how's your mindset shifting?
Yeah, I mean, it just comes down to execution, and I guess today I executed when I needed to, so not every day is like that.
How did you feel about your overall command in this one?
Could have been better.
In what way?
Just spraying it a little bit too much when I probably shouldn't have. It's kind of been something we're working through, but that's probably as bad as it gets, and being able to get out of there with 1 run is a good thing, but we're more efficient. Maybe we go 7, maybe we go 8, so yeah, it's got to be better.
Still, you held the Mets 2 for 10 with runners in scoring position. How did you bear down and get the outs?
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, just executing when I needed to.
Hey, the lefties in their lineup, what'd you notice about their approach against you tonight?
Yeah, I don't know. They did a pretty good job at times. They were kind of just swinging a little bit. Caught a couple balls, obviously the Nimmo double and then the McNeil double. Sometimes you can't chalk it up so much to poor execution as them just doing a good job.
And throughout the season, when you notice things like that, maybe it is against lefty, maybe it's against the righties, like, are you making any adjustments early in the year, or are you waiting to get a bigger sample size for that?
Probably a little bit of both. It's something I'd have to go back and watch. Yeah, I don't know, because we're 9 starts in right now. That's probably a little over a quarter of the way through. There are going to be tendencies that hitters do when they're facing me, and 9 starts in is probably about the sample. It's probably more than the sample size you need to, but different teams take different approaches. So in terms of overall changing the game plan, we probably have already, but within the game there's definitely adjustments that we're making.
We know that Lindor, Soto, Alonso are all superstars, obviously. What's the specific challenge in facing those guys? What makes them such hard outs?
I mean, there are hitters that, for lack of a better term, when they're bad, they're still good. Those are all 3 of those guys are those guys. They're not bad right now. I'm just saying, over the course of the season, some guys are going to slump a little bit, and that kind of but their slumps aren't slumps. That's the thing for me. So, you see, like, Lindor obviously got that ball, or 2 of them, 2 singles. Like, they kind of take what they can get, and don't try to do too much. And then when it goes over the fence, it goes over the fence. That's kind of how I see it with those guys.
This is a park that a lot of pitchers like pitching in. What was your first impression pitching at Citi Field? Just the conditions. Like, a lot of people like pitching here. What do you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good mound.
What have anything been different so far with 4 games with Don Kelly as the manager? What do you think is going to break this team?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think with stuff like this, you kind of have to wait and see if anything really changes. So he's been good. Don't get me wrong. He cares about us as players. He makes good decisions, good game planning and all that. But we'll see.
What can you appreciate about him, just the little details throughout the game and being able to trust his gut and lay on his decisions he makes?
Yeah, he doesn't make decisions without having all the details and all the data. So if he makes a decision and it doesn't go our way, you can sleep at night because you know that he put us in the best position to win.
He also mentioned that he has guys like Verlander and Scherzer that he played with specifically, and he mentioned them. He compared you to them, but also said you could obviously be a one step ahead of them. What does it mean to know that those guys are in his back pocket? And he said if he had to lean on them to help you get to where you want to be, he would.
Yeah, no, it's cool, and I think that's a cool thing about this game. I've talked to a number of guys around the league. I haven't talked to Scherzer or Verlander too much, specifically with those guys, but it's cool that guys are willing to share. The fact that he said that obviously means that if I were to reach out, they would want to share. That's cool to know.
Well, you guys are a series win against a kind of well-played team tonight. Big picture, what's it going to take to kind of get this team playing the way that you expect to?
Yeah, I mean, just have to keep going out there one pitch at a time and executing at a high level. Obviously, I mean, we went on that 7-game skid, and then we weren't winning a whole lot at the beginning of the year because we weren't executing. We just have to get back to that.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Awesome.